look at these. All right, here we have the S55. We're gonna be doing plugs and coils on it. I'll show you guys how to do it. First thing we're gonna do is take off this carbon fiber support bar here so it gets out of the way and there's no chance of damaging it. All right, so these front two bolts here are 13 millimeters. All right, the bolts for the rear of the support are under these covers here on either side. So we'll loosen these 10 millimeters and then take out this push pin here. Exposing the back bolts. Now we'll take off these back three 13 millimeters. Same thing on the other side. There's a 10 right here. The carbon fiber is ready to be removed. Nice. All right, now we just got to pull the engine cover off. So the bolts we need to get to for cylinders 1 through 3 are right down there. And it is an E10. Helps to have a magnet ready. Bolt successfully acquired. Now for the second pipe. All right, with both of those bolts out, we can undo the 4 6 millimeter hose clamps right here on top. All right, with the hose clamps loose, we can pop this hose off here. We can now remove the pipes off the charge cooler. This cover just pops right off. Just right on out. Oh yeah. Boom, we now have access to the spark plugs and the coils here. Very similar to an N55. Number 6 is back there a ways, but pretty sure we can get this swapped out without taking everything up top here off. All right, so just release the coil, disconnect it, pop it out. All the coils are removed. The S55 takes the same spark plug socket as the N55, which is a 14 millimeter 12 point. Looks like this. Watch as Brian carefully breaks each spark plug loose. Jesus Christ. Whew. The spark plugs might be in there kind of tight. Here's the spark plugs out of this motor. All right, for cylinder 5, we used a 3-inch extension, the spark plug socket. Then once it was in the hole, added another 3-inch extension. Time for the back hole. So all the spark plugs are removed with keeping the top cowling and bar in place. On this S55, we're using OEM Bosch coils and OEM Bosch plugs. When reinserting the spark plugs, we use this fuel hose. FCP aerosols it for like $30. we got at the local parts store for dirty cheap, but helps from just dropping the spark plug in there and adjusting the gap. Other issues that could arise. Okay, another benefit from using that hose over like a magnetic spark plug socket is with the hose, it's a lot harder to cross thread the spark plug hole, which is something you really don't want to do. But if you start to cross thread it with the hose is just going to spin. So torquing the spark plugs to 23 Newton meters plus or minus 3 Newton meters. With all the spark plugs in, we can now reinsert the new coils. Make sure that the coil is fully inserted until this one is, because there's no gap right here. Now all the coils are in, we can put our charge cooler pipes on and get ready to test drive. So the coupler tried to fold going onto the cooler. Just use this pick here to go around the perimeter. Time to reinsert the cardamom. So these screws here are all one-time use. So we replaced them. Now we're torquing them to 28 Newton meters. All right guys, it's all back together. And that's how you change spark plugs and coils on the S55. Don't forget to push like and subscribe.